It's make a massive difference. It's a really, really important day today for all us travel agents, all the passengers that come back forth, immigration officers down at the airport. It's a really, really important day, and it's going to make a big, big difference. It's going to make traveling so much easier.
Is there still a need for passengers to check the requirements for the different countries that they're going to, or perhaps for individual airlines?
Yes, of course. We're still not out of the deep water completely. There's still a lot of countries that you would still require having a pre-test before arriving in their country. So I would recommend them to check with the FCO website to see if they need their testing done pre-departures. Yes.
And in terms of things such as mask wearing on planes, for example?
I know that a lot of the airlines are now taking away the requirements of having your mask on. It's all to do with the receiving country. So, for example, if you're going from Gibraltar to London, now as Gibraltar, we don't need masks, and in London, you don't need masks either. You not wear your mask on the aircraft, but if you're flying into a receiving country that do have requirements for the mask, then you would have to wear a mask on the aircraft, yes.
Can you give us an idea of which countries have stricter restrictions and which have loosened them in the manner of Gibraltar and the UK?
Gibraltar and UK are leading the way. I know Spain, you still have to fill in a passenger locator form. The passenger locator forms are becoming simpler to fill in. I know yesterday we had some clients traveling to Switzerland, and they've also dropped the passenger locator form. So what I would recommend everybody to just be very cautious and look online. All the information is online on the FCO website, and they will find out whether they're required or not. I know Dubai as well have dropped some of their requirements. It's no longer PCR, it could be an antigen. So yeah, the requirements are dropping slowly but surely, but there are still some countries that you do need the pre-test, yes.
Are you still seeing COVID anxiety in terms of people booking holidays, uncertainty over whether restrictions will go up and down where they're travelling to, or perhaps whether they'll be able to get their money back?
We still work with book with confidence, so people are allowed to book, and there's still a lot of flexibility with the booking, which we did have pre-COVID. So that possibility is still being provided by the airlines and the suppliers. But unfortunately, I have to drop in there, we have what's happening in Ukraine. We did see a massive surge at the beginning of the year, booking holidays for this summer, but it has slowed down a bit, unfortunately, due to the situation in Ukraine. I think has created a bit of caution at the moment. But hopefully that will be over soon, and people will fly in and start booking holidays. Yeah.
You say there has been a surge of interest in bookings recently between Gibraltar and the UK, for example.
Corporate travel has had a massive increase in the last 2 or 3 weeks. It's been crazy, corporate travel. The beauty of this year is that people are able to plan their honeymoons and their weddings. Last year, people couldn't plan their wedding because they didn't know if their wedding could go ahead because of the restrictions. So yes, luckily we've had lots of honeymoons. We've been able to book lots of honeymoons for the summer and beyond, because they're able to now plan, which we haven't been able to do that for the past 2 years. So people are starting to plan their lives and their holidays and their honeymoons, which is great. Yeah.